Isn't this forest enchanted? It is so beautiful. And this is just the beginning, guys. Just the beginning. Colors. All that. All right, guys, we are back on the road again, but this time we're heading to a place that, dare I say, could put everything at the Red River Gorge to shame.
It's true. Don't believe us? Stay tuned.
Yep, stay tuned, find out. Here we go.
All right, we can't tell you yet, but we're going to one of these places. Can you guess which one we're going to? All right, I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag. We just parked and we got here. This place is called Lick Falls Recreation Area. You're gonna have to Google it. We discovered this place a few months back on a whim, and we were literally the only people here. And we were like, did we just discover a secret spot? And so we came back. That was in the spring. It was too cold to get into the water. We're back in the summer because we wanted to see if we truly discovered something that not too many people know about. And guess what? There's like 4 other cars in the parking lot. So I think we're on to something here. I'm a little hesitant to share this with you, but here it goes. All right, so right off of the parking lot, you walk into the forest, literally like 30 to 50 feet, and they have a handful of these primitive campsites. Every site has a gravel pad, has a fire pit with a grill, and I mean, look at this. You can't tell, but this is a beautiful creek babbling behind you. So can you imagine that at night, how relaxing it'll be? And it looks like people have been camping here, but we cannot figure out for the life of us how to actually book campsites here. When you Google Lick Falls Recreation Area, there's a phone number to call, but there's no place online to reserve one of these campsites. So I'm not sure if it's kind of a first come, first serve, clean up after yourself kind of thing, but we will dig into it more and try to find out.
It's got the water, no. Or this isn't even a section.
Oh, it's not there. But that's really pretty.
Very careful, it's slippery. Wow.
Look at this little guy. Oh man, did you see him?
Yeah, you're so cute.
Isn't this forest enchanted? Like, Basil even said it looks like fairies live underneath the waterfall here. It is so beautiful. Look behind me. Wow. And this is just the beginning, guys. Just the beginning. It's beautiful.
There are Canadian mayflies underneath
Wow.
here. Mayflies are amazing.
It's crystal clear. Look at that. I cannot believe it.
It's slippery though.
This is so pretty. All right, guys, so I'm at the bottom of this little valley in the water, this little private swimming hole, which is perfectly lit by the sun. I'm at my waistline, so I'm 5'5", and this would make a great swimming hole for the summer. Daisy, come a little closer. Let's see how. we're some of the only people out here. I've only seen 3 other people in this water. I cannot believe we have it all to ourselves. It's so gorgeous.
All right, we're just gonna do a quick hike through the camping area just to show you what these look like. It seems super private, even though literally there's a huge grass field and you can kind of see the pavilion right here. That's where the bathrooms are, and then the parking lot is over here. But it seems like you're in the middle of nowhere. From the parking lot to here is all paved. You can actually get to the observation deck within like 3 minutes of parking. It's a super easy hike, so if you're here just for that, you can do that. But we're gonna take it a little step further and show you how to get down to the waterfall to your private swimming hole.
Wow. Yeah, whoa. It's a rainbow.
So right here is the top of the waterfall. We were hanging out in a swimming hole way down this creek, probably 300 to 500 feet down. Then it kind of just trickles. And now we're standing at the top of an amazing waterfall. All right, so the observation deck is cool and everything, and it's super quick. 3 minutes, you're here. But this is how you get to your private swimming hole. All right, here's the observation deck. Right at the end of this rail, just take these stone steps up and start following this path all the way through the woods. So this is the path we just walked down, probably what, 1/8 of a mile. It was all very flat, no elevation changes, very wide, super easy path. Then you come to this wide open area. There's like a little primitive campsite right here. And right where Tosh and Basil are standing is the path down to the watering hole. Once you come through this little rocky tunnel, you're going to take this path. It's kind of steep. You're going to want to take that down to the creek. Once you get to the bottom, you're going to see this little concrete pad. I don't know if a house used to be here or what, but you're going to take this path and follow it all along until you're in the creek bed, and just follow the creek bed all the way to the giant waterfall.
Look, there's a waterfall. Right there.
All right, let's go.
You made it. Wasn't that hard of a hike, right? Yeah.
There it is. That was like a 15-minute hike down to our very private waterfall. Not a single person is here. It's in the middle of summer, a 90-degree day.
What time is it? It's after lunch, right?
Yeah, after lunch, it's probably 2 o'clock. Don't tell anyone about this, guys, okay? Actually, let's put it somewhere in the shade. This water is freezing, but it feels so good on this hot summer day.
Wow, guys, that was so amazing. The water is so refreshing. It's super cold. Think of ice water and swimming in that. It's just breathtaking in both the good and bad way. But now we're heading back, so I'm sad we're going back to our car. But it was so much fun. I hope you guys come check this place out. It's well worth it. You won't be sorry if you do. But thanks for following us along. Bye.
So one tip, if you come here and go swimming in the swimming hole, the water's pretty freezing, right Basil? The water's freezing, so now Basil's freezing. So now I'm walking back with her and trying to warm her up.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna show you some cool things that's at Flat Lick Falls, and let me turn this around so you can see. I'm gonna show you one of my favorite mushrooms, and remember, the first rule to mushrooms is never eat them. So this is very cool, one of my favorites. There's some other ones over here.
Let's see if they have gills. They're gilled. Never eat them.
There is these cool ones. Look at these cool fungi. Pretty big compared to my hand. There is some more mushrooms that I'm going to show you right now. It's like a little snowman. It's cool. There's some four in a perfect square, and that's a big guy.
Check this one out. Just found it.
Oh, wow. Did you pluck it? Or?
No, it was already
Plucked?
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at all those pores.
Spongy. And see this? This branch is called, it is decaying. Right?
All right, so we are heading back to the parking lot, to the car to head home. And I'm still convinced that this is prettier than any place I've been to in Red River Gorge. That doesn't mean there aren't places that exist that are prettier than this in Red River Gorge. It just means we haven't been there yet. So comment down below with family-friendly hikes you think we can do in Red River Gorge that are this pretty or prettier. And we will go there and we'll compare it to this and let you know what we think. All right, so right next to the parking lot, there is a bathhouse, which is surprisingly clean. It has bathrooms and showers. There's also a really nice giant pavilion and a big open field. So when you first get here, you're like, this can't be that cool. But once you walk down this path, about 3 minutes, you get to the waterfall observation deck, and then you can hike deeper into the woods, get even further down. All right, folks, that's it for Flat Lick Falls. I'm in some dry clothes. We're gonna head home, get showered, and do a recap to let you know what we like about this place, what we don't like about it, maybe some tips and tricks, and yeah, so see you back at home.
All right, guys, what did you think of Flat Lick Falls Recreation Area? Gorgeous, right? I told you, but I do want to say, if there are places that you know in the Kentucky area that could be possibly prettier than this place, please leave those suggestions down in the comments below, and we'll go explore it and record it as a family, leave our review.
So we were gonna include what we did like and what we didn't like about this park, but honestly, we can't really think of one negative thing to say about it.
I can totally think of something. Don't you think that water was pretty cold?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I didn't mind it. I don't think you probably minded it either. But if you have children, like Basil was so cold that we didn't even get to explore the whole park. So what you saw in the video is just half of that park. So please go check it out. Keep going down the sides, check out the bluffs. There's our cat. And there's like cascading waterfalls down these bluffs and even more swimming holes. So maybe one day we'll go back and explore it and share it with you guys.
Definitely will. And if you like the adventures of the Meandering Menards, make sure to subscribe, like, share, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and follow along with all of our adventures.
Yeah, every twist and turn. See you guys later.
See ya.